City Clerk Ed Norris, would you call the roll?
Mayor McClellan.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Burns.
Here.
Councilmember Speech.
Here.
Councilmember Radner.
Here.
Councilmember Rich.
Okay, we have a quorum. We are here to honor Councilmember Keisha Speech today, and our wonderful videographer, Benny White, has something he'd like to share with us right now.
My time as
in cue the video, tap dance while you're waiting. Yeah.
one of your council members is coming to an end, and I just want to make sure you all know how much of a pleasure it has been for me to serve as one of your council members. And even in these last couple of years after my car accident, I may not have been able to be out there on the track with you or walking in Shepherd Park or coming to some of your group meetings and getting out as much as I used to when I first started, but it has still been a pleasure to be out when I could, and of course coming to council meetings when I could. It has just been an absolute blessing to be one of your council members, and I thank you. I just want to thank everyone that works for the City of Oak Park, because you all work doubly hard with half of the staff, and I know that means a lot because I've been in your situation before, and you guys make us look really good.
So we want to be open to business as well as open to community and family, which is part of our vision as a city, and so we don't want to be exclusionary in that way. So there's something to consider when you're considering the vote.
We've been very well represented by the firm, and I think it's a good idea to continue to retain them.
Unity as a city, and certainly independence.
Yeah, I just echo the sentiment about how great the Independence Day Parade and Fun Fest was. If you all have those numbers, if you could share them with us. It just underscores the thing that I say so often, which is please, please, please be involved with the council meetings, whether you're coming live or you're watching it later on YouTube.
For Oak Park, this is one of the biggest events that we do every year.
Oak Park is definitely a wonderful place to live. My time as one of your council members is coming to an end, and I just want to make sure you all know how much of a pleasure it has been for me to serve as one of your council members.
Thank you,
and even in these last couple of years after my car accident, I may not have been able to be out there on the track with you or walking in Shepherd Park or coming to some of your group meetings.
2013. Previously, she served on the Oak Park School Board and was on the staff of the Michigan House of Representatives in Lansing. Member Speech serves on the boards of a number of civic and religious organizations and strongly supports the Girls and Boys Clubs by helping mentor young people. Keisha Speech has great communication skills, as we just saw, a strong will to serve her neighbors, and great expertise with social media. In the past 4 years, she has had to rise above many family and physical challenges, and because of her strong faith, manages to remain very positive. We wish her much success in her next adventure. Next, we have a proclamation that I would like to share with you. City of Oak Park, Mayor and Council, in special recognition of Keisha Speech. Years of service as a council member, 2013 to 2017. The mayor, council, and city administration of the City of Oak Park, in testament and tribute to her distinguished public service and lasting contributions to the City of Oak Park and its residents, wish to express their sincere appreciation to Councilmember Keisha Speech. While embracing a range of community initiatives and unprecedented challenges, you were and always will be an ally and friend of the people of Oak Park. Your sustained commitment to civil participation and providing the best possible services to the citizens while continually seeking to improve their quality of life will always serve as a reminder to city employees and officials to put the people of Oak Park first. And this is signed November 13th, 2017 by myself, Carolyn Burns, Solomon Radner, Ken Rich, and Eric Tungate. And if we can come up front for a photo op, that would be great. You have to be centered under the COA.
I'm going to stand here if that's okay, Councilmember Speech. On behalf of the city administration, I wanted to share a couple of thoughts. By the way, it's hard to believe that it's been 4 years. It seems like yesterday that council, and you guys were, Councilmember Burns and yourself were new to the city council. It's really, in the blink of an eye, we've made a tremendous amount of progress, and it's been under Councilmember Speech's leadership, along with the other members of City Council, who have guided us to where we are today. And we're in a much more prominent position as a city government, and we have you to thank for that. And I always get emotional because 4 years of interacting with anybody, and as intense as this can be, you know, you get to know someone really, really well, and you know their passions and where they really stand. And it's been one of the great pleasures of my life, getting to know you and your family, and seeing where your passions are for this city. And so on behalf of the city administration, I wanted to thank you for all of the hard work that you've put in over the last 4 years. Thank you.
Let's see. Council. The next thing is, you presented the photo?
Yes.
Yes, okay. We have call to council. It's hard to think of where we were 4 years ago and how far we've come. And it's a tribute to everyone up here, I think, that, and certainly the staff, that we've been able to become the turnaround city. It's pretty impressive. Mayor Pro Tem Burns.
Thank you. Everyone, these last 4 years have flown by. I guess the old saying is true, that time flies when you're having fun, because it doesn't seem like 4 years have come and gone. But I am looking forward to another 4. I will miss council member speech and your engaging comments and your wit. Be happy, be successful, and continue being you.
Nice. Councilmember Radner.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. It certainly does not seem possible that we've been working together for 4 years. It seems like it's been at most 2. Which for me, it was only 2. I did have some involvement in Keisha's campaign when she first decided to run for Oak Park City Council 4 years ago. I have known her for that amount of time. She has been my friend for that amount of time. She's been my colleague for 2 years. And I can honestly say that she has the heart and dedication and always has always shown sincerity in doing this job. This sometimes, occasionally, once in a blue moon, thankless job. She always manages to do it with a smile. She appears at public events and always participates with a smile on her face as a great ambassador to the city, and she will be dearly missed.
Ah, sweet. Councilmember Speech, any words for us? Words of wisdom.
Words of gratitude, Mayor. I want to thank Benny for displaying my many faces and hairstyles in such a gracious display. Thank you. That was quite a montage of the many experiences I've had with the city, and it's just one aspect of and one bird's eye view of my many experiences with the city over these last 4 years. I cannot begin to express the amount of affection I have for the city employees. All the departments are equally wonderful. Every employee of the city, even those I have not met, I have great affection for because I know how well everything comes together. And I absolutely, without equivocation, believe that Oak Park is the best city in Michigan. It's just a matter of time before everyone else figures that out. And I will still feel that way without being on the council. I knew that when I first moved here. And that's one of the reasons that I ran for city council eventually, because I felt like I could make other people understand that, and I could do better, help the city run better. And hopefully I did that in these last 4 years. Hopefully as a citizen, I continue to be a citizen of the city of Oak Park, I will continue to do that. I also want to show my gratitude and express my gratitude to the neighbors of Oak Park that I've been able to serve for the last 4 years. There's times when you all have seen me in the community and have, thanked me for serving, and there are times when you guys have shared what your concerns were to help make the city run better. Sometimes they were nice things that you shared, and sometimes, you didn't know how to share them so nicely, but we still helped you get it done, and it just made everything work so much better for the city, and it helped me learn and grow, and I thank you for that so much. And, the mayor touched on, some things that in the last 4 years, as I grew as a person, some things happened with my family, and I said it at the last meeting. There's been so much compassion that I've experienced from my neighbors in Oak Park because of that, and that's another reason why I love this city so much. So thank you for that. I want to put my blessing on this next city council as it comes into being, that you all have success. And just know that I'll be praying for you. This next 4 years, I pray that it's as easy as I felt this last 4 years. Even though we had certain obstacles, I felt like we got through them as a team, and so I certainly hope that that is your experience as well. And God bless Oak Park.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Now I'm going to be teary. There being no further business to come before this council, this meeting is adjourned.
2, 4, 6, and 8 you wanted, right?
I think I'll just leave it like that. I think we just decided that. Yeah, I'll just. Good evening, everyone. We can get started. Hello, everyone. My name is Ed Norris. I am the city clerk for the city of Oak Park. And it is my pleasure on this 13th day of November to call to order the organizational meeting of the 37th Oak Park City Council. Would you please stand as we say the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to begin the evening by reading the Oakland County Board of Canvassers certification of the November 7th, 2017 Oak Park General City Election. The Board of Canvassers of the County of Oakland, having ascertained and canvassed the votes of the City of Oak Park at the City General Election held on the 7th day of November 2017, do hereby certify and determine that Marion McClellan, having received sufficient number of votes, is elected to the office of mayor. That Carolyn Burns, having received sufficient number of votes, is elected to the office of council member. And that Regina Weiss, having received sufficient number of votes, is elected to the office of council member. Congratulations. I'd like to begin with the oath of offices tonight. For Marion McClellan, I'd like to invite the Honorable Michelle Friedman Apple, Chief Judge of the 45th District Court, to meet us up front. Yes.
Compelled to take a moment of personal privilege because this is a tradition I'm getting very fond of, because this certainly isn't the first time I've had the pleasure and the privilege of swearing in the mayor. I would like to say that it doesn't take much to look around. All you need to do is look around to see what a difference Mayor McClellan has made in this city, and how lucky we are that she chose to seek this position and successfully get elected and to continue to serve. And it is my pleasure to swear you in tonight. Thank you so much. You raise your right hand. You do solemnly affirm.
I do solemnly affirm
that you will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
that you will endeavor to secure
that I will endeavor to secure
and maintain an honest
and maintain an honest
and efficient administration of the affairs of the City of Oak Park, free from partisan control
free from partisan control
or distinction,
and
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of mayor of the City of Oak Park to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you.
In the City of Oak Park, Mayor Pro Tem is determined by the council candidate with the highest number of votes in the previous election, and that would go to Solomon Radner. So joining me up front for his oath of office is the Honorable R. Stephen Whalen, Executive Magistrate Judge of the Michigan Eastern District Federal Court. Sure you want to do this? Sure. Thank you for
Okay. I just want to say if Solomon tried a case in front of me last December, and I just have to say if he does as well on council and as mayor pro tem as he does in court, Oak Park is in really good shape. So with that, would you raise your right hand and repeat after me? I do solemnly affirm
I do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
that I will endeavor to secure
that I will endeavor to secure
and maintain
and maintain
an honest and efficient administration
an honest and efficient administration
of the affairs of the City of Oak Park,
of the affairs of the City of Oak Park,
free from partisan control or distinction,
free from partisan control or distinction,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of Mayor Pro Tem
the duties of Mayor Pro Tem
of the City of Oak Park
of the City of Oak Park
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Next, Councilmember Carolyn Burns, if you will join me up on the podium. Thank you. Raise your right hand. I do solemnly affirm
I do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of this state of Michigan,
the Constitution of this state of Michigan,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
that I will endeavor to secure
that I will endeavor to secure
and maintain an honest and efficient administration
and maintain an honest and efficient administration
of the affairs of the City of Oak Park,
of the affairs of the City of Oak Park,
free from partisan control
free from partisan control
or distinction,
or distinction,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of council member
the duties of council member
of the City of Oak Park
of the City of Oak Park
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Gina Weiss, if you'll join me up. We also have the Honorable Michelle Friedman Apple to do her oath of office.
So I've had the opportunity to work with Regina in the past. The court runs several programs with the Tri-Community Coalition, one of which is Night Court that she has organized over the years. And it is my opinion that this city is fortunate to have someone as passionate and committed to the well-being of this community, as well as the youth of this community, to now be a member of this council, and I believe the citizens are going to be well served by her tenure. So, with great pleasure, I ask you to raise your right hand. I do solemnly affirm
I do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Constitution of the State of Michigan,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
the Charter of the City of Oak Park,
and I will endeavor to secure
and I will endeavor to secure
and to maintain an honest
and to maintain an honest
and efficient administration of the affairs
and efficient administration of the affairs
of the City of Oak Park,
of the City of Oak Park,
free from partisan control
free from partisan control
or distinction.
or distinction.
And I will faithfully discharge the duties
And I will faithfully discharge the duties
of council member of the City of Oak Park
of council member of the City of Oak Park
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Now, if the council will join me on the dais. Roll call of the 37th Oak Park City Council. Mayor McClellan.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Radner.
Present.
Councilmember Burns.
Here, I was going to say present when you said Mayor Pro Tem.
Councilmember Rich. Councilmember Weiss.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. That's nice. Number 8 on the agenda is city council appointments to boards and commissions. The boards and commissions are volunteer residents who give up their time every month and usually more to do something to make the city extra special. These boards and commissions, they come to city council. We're their boss. We're responsible for them. And so we attend the meetings to answer questions that they might have, to follow what they're doing, and to provide guidance. So Mayor Marion McClellan is on the following commissions: Corridor Improvement Authority, Planning Commission, Employees Retirement System, Public Safety Retirement System. Mayor Pro Tem Solomon Radner is on Recycling and Environmental Conservation Commission and Arts and Cultural Diversity Commission. Council Member Carolyn Burns is on Planning Commission and Beautification Commission. Council Member Kenneth Rich is on Public Safety Retirement System and Economic Development Corporation and Brownfield Authority. Councilmember Regina Weiss is on Arts and Cultural Diversity Commission, ACDC, we've named it, Parks and Recreation, and Library Board. I'm looking forward to great things coming from these commissions in the coming years. Number 9, City Manager remarks from City Manager Eric Tungate. Sorry. Thank you. We need a motion to accept these assignments to boards and commissions.
So moved.
Support?
Moved and supported. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. To be brief, Councilmember Weiss, congratulations. Mayor Pro Tem Radner, I have to get used to saying that.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Mayor, congratulations. Councilmember Rich and Councilmember Burns, and I have to get used to saying that too, by the way.
Right.
On behalf of the city administration, we are very much looking forward to working with this 37th City Council of the City of Oak Park. We have a lot of very, very important business to pick up on, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The growth and development that the city has enjoyed is in a large part due to this gentleman to my right and his amazing staff. Call to the audience. Anybody here would like to say a few words? I would just like to point out for those of you who can't see that one of the members of the audience has a T-shirt that says Mother of Mayor Pro Tem Radner.
And she really is my mother, by the way. It's not an imposter.
Ah, the genuine article. Glad to hear. My husband is here, Keith McClellan, who has served valiantly for 6 years as kind of associate mayor, don't you think? So you get a twofer when you get us. That's the whole thing. Oh, your husband too. We're sharing him. It's the least we can do. So if there's no one in the audience that would like to speak, call to council. I am more than delighted to be here for another 2 years, more than honored. This is something that I never expected in my life to be able to do, and it's been the greatest adventure of my life, getting to know the amazing people in the city of Oak Park and neighbors to our city, and the outstanding staff that just break their neck every single day. We take the credit and they do the work. So this is the kind of job to get. This is an amazing opportunity, an amazing gift, and for that I thank you all. Mayor Pro Tem Radner.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. First, I'd like to begin by thanking the voters of Oak Park for the election from 2 years ago. I know I'm 2 years late to say thanks, but that's the way we do things here, and for electing me, so to speak, as Mayor Pro Tem. I'd also like to take a moment to welcome our newest member, Council Member Regina Weiss, who obviously has big shoes to fill, but over the past months and probably about a year at this point, I've gotten to know Ms. Weiss very well, and I am convinced that she is exactly the kind of person that we want on the City Council. Amen. She's in it for the right reason. She's shown a tremendous amount of heart and spirit, and we look forward to having you on this team. So, welcome. I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to Honorable R. Stephen Whalen, who is very busy with his federal docket, but he still came down here to administer the oath of office to me. I've gotten to know him over the last couple of years, and a friendship has developed of sorts. And I thank him for that friendship, and I also thank him for making the trip down here, and again, for administering the oath of office. I'd like to acknowledge my oldest son, who is here sitting in the front row, Yaakov, or Jacob, as some people know him, who came here to show his support. And good to see you. Yaakov, say hi, wave. Say hello.
Wave.
You're on TV, wave.
Wave.
That's
He
it.
doesn't want to.
He's not sure
Stoic.
he's really on TV.
Stoic.
I also want to obviously thank my mother, who apparently had that T-shirt made, announcing that she. I didn't do that, by the way. I didn't make that T-shirt and ask her to wear it. I think she did that on her own. Either that or she lost a bet. I don't know. And I want to thank her and my father for their support. Obviously, when you run for public office, you never know what kind of obstacles you're going to run into. You never know how difficult an election might be. For those of you who remember, mine was rather easy. I didn't know it was going to be that easy at the time, and my parents were there to give me encouragement and support the entire time, beginning with the profound words, "You want to run for office? Are you crazy? Why would you do that?" But since then, they've been very supportive, and here she is videoing me, even though this is on TV as we speak. So thank you to both of you, and thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. Councilmember Carolyn Burns.
I just wanted to say thank you again to the voters of Oak Park that has reelected me to this wonderful city council. It has been my pleasure and my heart's desire to serve the residents of Oak Park. I will continue to do so to the best of my ability and continue to fight for the residents and to ensure we have the greatest quality of life available. Again, thank you very much for your support. I will not let you down.
Oh, yeah. And our newest council member, Regina Weiss.
All right, I'll try not to set a precedent from talking too long at the end. I want to thank you, everyone, so much for coming out tonight, and I want to particularly thank the voters, especially the 2,769 voters that voted for me specifically. But I want to thank everybody who came out to vote in the election. Not nearly enough people did. I hope there will be more in the next election, but it's very important, and I'm very appreciative of it. I also particularly want to thank this council and our city staff here for helping me transition into this role and just for being amazing at everything that you do. And a special thank you to my husband and my father who are in the audience right now. My dad's also filming me, Solomon, so your mom's not the only one. My dad drove all the way out from Indiana to be here today. So he made a 4-hour drive for a 1-hour meeting and plus 4 hours back. So I think that might set a record for the longest travel to a council meeting. So thank you so much. And my dad, I just want to say, has definitely taught me the importance of hard work. He's the hardest working person that I know. And he instilled that in me at a very young age. So I definitely would not be here today without his support. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. One last addendum from Mayor Pro Tem Solomon Radner.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Sorry for talking again, but there is one thing that I forgot to say, and that is that usually when we're here for city council meetings, it's usually between the hours of 7 and 8 or 8:30. Now, for those of you who don't have little kids at home, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Some young parents call that bedtime hour. One of the many sacrifices that I'm willing to make for the city of Oak Park by being on council is that I always let my wife handle bedtime hour when I'm at city council meetings. However, today, for the first time, she texted me beforehand that she would actually be watching this one, and I'd be absolutely crazy to not at least acknowledge that and say, "Hi, honey."
Thank you. And thanks to the mom that stays home and takes care of business. Final word from Eric Tungate, our city manager.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I would be remiss if I didn't thank our city clerk, Ed Norris, and our director of elections and deputy city clerk, Lisa Vecchio, for running a great election without a hitch. So thank you very much.
One more addendum. We're very chatty tonight.
There are two things I failed to mention. I wanted to welcome Regina formally to the City Council. I've gotten to know her quite well over the last year, and I honestly believe she will make a great addition to the City Council and help us continue to move Oak Park forward. I also want to thank Mr. Ed Norris for doing my oath of office, as I neglected to contact Judge Sheila Johnson, who normally does it for me. So thank you very much, Mr. Norris.
Nice. City Clerk, City Manager Eric Tungate.
I'm all set, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
There you go.
Go around again.
I'm going to go one more time. There being no further, thank you all. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Thank you. You're special people to us, the ones that made it to this room tonight. And thanks for all you do behind the scenes without getting the credit, without getting your picture and all the fancy pictures. You're there for us. So thanks very much. And there is no further business, so this meeting is adjourned.